Hi, my name is Dylan Yosik and I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I am 19 years old. I go to Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. I've always had a heart for Latin America, so I think this will be a great first mission trip. You have to have an open mind when you go to a different culture. It's nothing that I expected. I expected it to be like a third world country and not so much huts and stuff, but just not like the kind of cars that I've seen and the kind of houses that I've seen and showers every night and nice beds. I love my team a lot. They're really nice people and they're really funny and fun to hang out with.
I grew up in a Catholic country, in a Catholic home. Although I guess as most Mexicans, my Catholicism was only superficial in nature. I only had a religion, but I didn't know God.
Most Mexicans practice Catholicism. So that was the religion that was imposed by the Spanish people when they came and they conquered Mexico.
It's really a mixture of cultures because they are Catholics, but they worship dead, they worship a lot of things. They have a lot of idols.
But I've come to think that for many centuries, God allowed them to be the only Christians. They're Christians in this world. So I don't think Catholicism is something that is really wrong. It is wrong that a human institution came to be more important than the God behind it.
Many people that come to work with OM don't have experience, especially in evangelism. So we start with a 3-day conference on practical ministry skills.
They were giving a lot of tips on door-to-door evangelism and what not to do and what to do and what not to say and what would be good to say and what would move them. And then we had some mime training and some clown training and things like that, and it was really interesting.
The only way in which we can actually reach a larger amount of people is by effectively teaching what we've learned.
Well, after the 3 days of initial training, the team split up and then they go out to the local churches. And once they're with the churches, they minister in the local communities. They do things like open-air evangelism and door-to-door ministry.
We did some skits and some dramas with the clowns and just like funny things that had spiritual undertones to them. And I'm like, what's being a clown going to do for the kingdom of God? And this is all worthless. And then I just noticed like we would get like 60, 70 people, kids and grandparents and parents to come. And after that, all of these Mexicans would just get tracts and Bibles and go up and talk to them. And even during the ministry, they would go up and talk to them like on the sidewalks, on the streets. A lot of times I would just start feeling discouraged that day and I wouldn't feel like going door to door and witnessing to people and I wouldn't feel like doing open-air ministry. But a lot of the people down here like just had like motors, like they just wouldn't stop. And that's what really got me going, because and to see that I would give up even easier than they would, that just kept me going. And they, not even knowingly, just kept pushing me along. And then one day I led 3 people to the Lord, which is amazing for me because I haven't really, literally like led someone through the sinner's prayer and all that. So that was really encouraging for me to know that I helped save 3 souls into the kingdom of God. And I don't know, it's a really big thing to me.
Catholics in Mexico, they need the Lord, and that's why we work in Mexico trying to reach them with the gospel. And we have seen great results through the years. And many Mexicans have come to know the Lord through the ministry of Operation Mobilization.